everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing a little bit different, not anything cash stuffing, cash on stuffing, anything like that. Today we're going to be switching out my envelopes. So as I mentioned in previous videos, I kind of bit the bullet and decided to buy new envelopes. So I've been trying not to, just because I technically don't need new envelopes. But I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about 2 weeks. So pretty much what happened was I saw the envelopes on this person's channel, and this person's channel is Lynn Wins Budgets. Lynn Wins Budgets. Okay. I think that's correct, but I'm going to put her channel name in the description and then here as well. So I saw her envelopes and I was like, oh, they're so cute, etc, etc, etc. She does have a shop, and she did say, if you want some of these, just let me know, I'll make a custom order, etc. And I saw that maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, I don't need new envelopes, I'm good. You know, I have mine, they work perfectly fine. But honestly, I couldn't really, my brain wouldn't let it go, right? Every couple days I'd be like, well, maybe I do need some more envelopes, or maybe I do want, maybe I'll treat myself, maybe I, you know. And that kind of went off for about 2 weeks. And finally I was like, you know what? I can treat myself to these things. I know most people wouldn't buy them, or if people are like, oh, you should be saving money, but I'm debt free and I'm saving money and I am doing all these things, and I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. So that's what I did. When you see them and you like Halloween, you'll know that these are amazing. Okay, so as soon as I saw them, I knew I wanted them, and when they came in the mail, I opened them. So I didn't really I'm not doing a full unboxing, but I'll show you me switching out my envelopes. I figured it'd be a good time to see if I need to switch some of the categories around or the orders around, and you guys can see the new envelopes. So let me get into that. So these are all the envelopes right here. So she did not have like a business card or anything, but I'll link her in the description down below, her channel, and then her Etsy shop as well. These are custom orders, so if you really want some of these, then you just have to message her on Etsy. So I ordered A7. So let's do it one at a time. Let's do this one at a time. I ordered A7 envelopes, and these are the same categories that I have in my wallet. So groceries, gas, spending, eating out, and then miscellaneous. So these are all these are these vellum envelopes, right? Laminated and then vellum. And these ones, they're all Halloween themed. So these ones have little coffins in them, little skulls on them. This one has these ones. This one has the witch hat, the cat, the bat. This one is a coffin and skulls, and it's one of the creepier ones that she has, and I love it. This one, it's like it's a little ghost, right? But it kind of looks like the Scream dude, and it has pumpkins and skulls and other little ghosts. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know what? Let me just get closer. So that one. Hopefully these are on frame, because you never know. And then miscellaneous is this one. It's a little bit bigger ghost with pumpkins. So she has so many different Halloween designs. But I'm going to switch out my A7 wallet envelopes first. Okay, so I did my cash stuffing recently, as in like a couple days ago, 2 days ago, there you go. So these envelopes are pretty full. So I'll put them in here. Ooh. Look at these. So perfect. Let's see. Yep. Love them. I love them. Okay, so let's switch out the money real quick and I'll just zip through this. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Look at them. It's so perfect. Okay. So you might be wondering, why are you buying a bunch of Halloween envelopes if Halloween's only one day and then October is really just the month of, just 1 month. I love Halloween. I love all things creepy. I love all things dark and spooky. Like, more spooky than like cute spooky. That's just my thing. I've always liked that kind of stuff. And I've always wanted envelopes that had that like theme to it. And there's not many of those. There's a lot of cute ones. There's a lot of Disney ones. There's a lot of like cute, spooky ones. And these called me, you know? And I don't mind using these type of envelopes when it's not Halloween. I don't care. These are amazing. Like this design right here, I was like, I love it. I want it. It's great. Like just the weird eyeballs. Immediately was like, I need that one. But there we go. That is the money. And it's that vellum, so you can kind of see the money, but not, you know, it's not that clear. But there we go. That is my wallet. So perfect. Yes. Okay. So that's that. Now the other thing is I didn't actually order these. So these are freebies. So she has different Christmas savings challenges. She has some pun savings challenges, which I think are hilarious. I've seen them before. Oh, I think I'm on the camera. I've seen her pun savings challenges before. I've watched her channel, and I've seen other people have these. And I honestly was gonna buy some, but she included some freebies, and I was like, yes. So she has Make It Reindeer, which is a little reindeer. I have not totaled up these amounts, so I don't know exactly how much this is going to be. Then there's Save That Gingerbread. Now this one, you can easily see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is $600 because each cookie is $25. And then Christmas with My Nomies. So there's that one. There's Another Day, Another Dollar. And there's a little cow. Each one's 10, so that means this is $250. Yeah, $250. Then there's Money in the Bank, so that's $20. So that's 4, 5. So that's $1,000 savings challenge. And this one is just a $500 savings challenge, which $5, $10, and $50 increments. So these are all really nice. They all are like, how do I explain? They're not like huge. I've seen some savings challenges that are a bit longer and skinnier, so they're a little bit harder to get in and out of envelopes. But these are smaller than like a general envelope, I believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. I like these. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to start first. Maybe this one, the Other Day, Other Dollar, just because it's a smaller amount. And maybe I'll start one of these in a year as well. So thank you so much for these. Okay, so now on to my full what's it called, A6 envelopes I ordered. So some of these categories have changed a little bit just because I wanted to change up the names. So these two right here, the first two are Spidey and Dumpling. So these are going to be replacing my nephew's envelopes. I wanted to be a little bit more silly with their envelope names just because they're currently into different things now. So one of my nephews is into the Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which is a Disney. It's on the Disney Plus, and it's a kid or toddler version of Spider-Man and his friends, or you know, and it's pretty cute. He loves it. He loves it. He knows all the names of the superheroes now. He's not even 3, and he loves playing in his Spidey pajamas. So he's into that now. My other nephew is also into Spidey, but I didn't want to choose Miles Morales because that's an actual name, not a nickname. So I wasn't sure what exactly I wanted to do on here. Oh, that was my email. But the other thing is, how do I explain? My nephew his little cheeks are so round that his little face looks like a little dumpling. Okay, how do I explain? If you've ever watched this mini Pixar short, I think, on Disney Plus. I was gonna say Disney Channel. Disney Plus. It's called Bao, I think. If that's how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. But my nephew looks like that little dumpling. He looks like that round little face. He looks like that. So, and I do call him Dumpling. So I decided to just put that as his name for his envelope. And this one is similar to one that I have in my wallet. And this is a different design, which is pumpkin, ghost, spider webs. What else is on there? Like different little things. So that's that. And then I have one for car expenses. I changed it from car maintenance to car expenses because it technically doesn't include just car maintenance, but you know, expenses. Car insurance. Christmas. This one, it says Luna, but it's for pet care or vet emergencies, but I decided to put my cat's name on there instead of just pet care. So I'm going to change that to Luna. My family is kept the same, but I decided to use the Spanish word for family, so familia. Occasion stayed the same. And then I believe before it was called medical, now it's just health. So health related stuff, so dental, vision, medical, prescriptions, whatever is under this category. House fund. So before I think I just put house, but really just house fund. I felt like it was better that way. Moving expenses instead of just moving. This one was originally purchases, but I decided to put household. So purchases, so this category is going to be not for household supplies, as in like cleaning supplies, but like household purchases, like furniture stuff. Like maybe I need a new desk chair, or maybe I need a desk, or maybe, I don't know, I'm saving up to buy a couch. Whatever that is, I decided to put household. So I figured that would cover all the things that I was thinking of. Tech stayed the same. Education stayed the same. Vacation. New car. YouTube. Nails. And then I believe before it was video games, and some of them, it's pretty much gaming, so that's why I decided to put gaming. This one right here used to be Black Friday, so I decided to just put a category for shopping. Black Friday is pretty much just shopping during Black Friday, so I decided to put shopping, and then throughout the year I can pull from this, because I realized I need to do shopping when it comes to myself. So clothes is one of the big things that I've been realizing that I need new clothes. So instead of putting Black Friday and specifying that it's just for Black Friday, I decided to just put shopping. I can use a Black Friday savings challenge for this, but it's shopping in general. Halloween. Always keeping Halloween. And then this one is family trip. Now, family trip is pretty much just a Disney envelope, but instead of putting Disney, I decided just to put family trip versus to differentiate between my vacation and like a family vacation. So vacation is for me, if I want to travel somewhere, maybe to travel to see a concert, which I don't think I will, but travel to see something, maybe take a 3-4 day weekend, go somewhere. That's for me. This right here is for family vacation. Hopefully it's good. I mean, I wanted to go to Disney just because I want to take my nephew to Disney. I'm not a fan really of Disney in general. I know a lot of people are, and that's fine. I'm not a Disney person. But that's not going to discourage me from taking my nephew to Disney. So that's what family trip is. And then emergency fund is just my emergency fund. So there we go. I didn't do anything for savings challenges because that's I didn't want to do like savings challenge 1, savings challenge 2, etc. I thought that would be too much. So there we go. Those are the new envelopes, and I need to figure out how I want to actually do these because I want to change the orientation. The I'm trying to decide which one's going to go into which envelope, if I need to change the order of them, etc., things like that. So I might take a few minutes, so I might not talk, but I'm just going to look through them. Okay, so I think I figured out the order that I want these. It took me a bit, so I might just cut to this spot, not this pot. So this is gonna be first, second, and third binder. There's really no like specific like name for these. These are just the ones that I consider the more important ones. So it's gonna be my nephew's. I'm gonna switch my emergency fund into this binder. Car expenses, car insurance, because car insurance. Christmas, my pet, my cat, and then my family. So I think those would be the most important ones. there's my email again. The ones that I would fund no matter what. And then next up would be, I guess things that are also important, but they're not immediate. For example, health, obviously important, but as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna have any medical expenses until probably next year. So it's more of a long-term stuff. House fund is important, but long-term. Moving, same thing. Household is for bigger purchases around the house. So again, it's gonna be a bit more long-term. Tech, vacation, family vacation, and new car. So these, I guess this would consider it a bit more long-term savings if you want to give it a category name, but that's what this is. And then lastly would be these envelopes. So there's occasions is for just general gift giving. So birthdays, what's it called? Weddings, just small gifts that I might want to give people, things like that, or maybe treating out a friend. That's what I put this, this is what this is for. So it's not something I probably will use, I hope I don't use often, but it's also not super important to fund if I just don't have the money for whatever reason. Shopping, again, it is important. I do want to focus on it, but it's not the end of the world if I don't fund it. Same thing with nails, gaming. These are all things that would be fun to stuff, and I would love to stuff, but if I had low amounts of funds or money, these are not the first thing. These are the first things that I would cut from the budget. So education, Halloween, YouTube, things like that. So these are more, I guess, low priority or funds more than anything. So I guess would be high priority, long-term, low priority funds. I think probably that would be the categories you would give these. But yeah, so I'm going to be switching these out, so it's going to take me a bit. I might talk through this, I might not, who knows? Really depends. I'm checking my email, my work email, while I do this, because I'm technically working, but... Okay, so let's do this. Oh. Take all these out. This one I'm going to keep in here for now. And put all these in. Nice. Okay, so first one gonna be my nephew. Yeah. So I guess this would be probably a good time to explain my envelopes if you are new to my channel. So the first two, Spidey and then Dumpling, are for my nephews. I want to give them, actually I'm going to take the stickers out later. I would like to give them money for when they go to college or trade school or community college, or maybe they don't go to college. I want to give them some money for when they graduate high school. I think that was probably the better way of saying that. I want to give them some money when they graduate high school so they can either use it for a car down payment, hopefully just buying the car outright. They don't need a brand new car. Maybe they use it for going to college and they want to put some of that money towards their community college. Maybe they go to a technical school, maybe they go to a trade school, whatever. I want to give them some money. So that's what that's for. My goal is to hopefully give them $10,000 when they graduate high school. They're currently not even 3 years old. One of them is going to be 3 soon. The other one's going to be 3 next year. But that's my email again. I have about 15 years to do that, and I currently have $1,500 in each of their envelopes. So actually my emergency fund is not in here, it's in this one. So I have a long time to stuff, a lot of time to stuff all this money. So, and I did that for a reason, because if I can stuff smaller amounts over a longer period of time, it doesn't seem like too much work, right? It feels like, oh, I can do that, and that's fine. $25 a paycheck, that's easy. So that's the reason why I wanted to do that. Also, I wanted to incentivize my sister to also save up money. She's good at saving money. It's not like she's bad at saving money. It's just I feel like she's still a bit young when it comes to the idea of looking farther into the future, like 10, 20 years into the future, because she does have savings. It's not that she doesn't. She doesn't. The only debt that she has is her car. She doesn't have credit card debt or anything. So she's doing good in that regard, which I applaud her. But I wanted her to also realize, hey, you know, we have to think about the future, not just yourself, but now my nephew. And she's been doing really good. She officially opened her Roth IRA. My email again. Her own Roth IRA. She opened a high yield savings account and put a good chunk of her savings that she had in there. So she's doing good, and she's asking me more questions about all this stuff that, you know, she hadn't asked me about. And it's interesting to see her be like, actually, you know what? You're probably right. Like, I should be, if I'm not going to use this money, I should put it in a high yield savings account, you know, things like that. And I should open up a Roth IRA for my retirement, because as much, you know, she's said before that she would like to retire early. She doesn't want to work till she's like 65, you know, the normal retirement age. And I did tell her, like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you want to retire early, that means you need to start saving now. You have to put in the work in now and open a retirement account, you know, and start putting money in there. You can't just make a goal and then not take the steps to get there. And she officially did it. And, you know, she still said that she has a lot to learn. I told her there's YouTube videos if that's something she wants to look up on her own. Like, there's a bunch of stuff online she can read about, you know, whatever she prefers to do. I told her that I don't want to advise her what funds or, you know, to invest in or not invest in. I think that would be better if she, you know, looked up different things online, maybe even talk to a financial advisor, all that stuff. So I'm happy about that. But oh my gosh, I completely rambled and just kept going, right? So that's one of the things that I realized that I've been able to do. I've been able to encourage. Oh my gosh, not sure. This might be too much for this envelope. This is pretty thick over here. Let's see. I could probably reduce these. 5, 6, 7. Oh. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this 14? Of course it is. Okay, so I don't have another 1,000. I thought I did. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out these for 2 of these. I didn't realize I had these. So it's going to be a little bit slimmer. So it's 1,400 there. And I'm assuming this is 200 or 300. Yeah, okay. Let's try it. Let's try it now. But anyway, what I was saying was, like, I'm glad that I was able to encourage her and let her, like, I didn't want to force her. You know, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, you need to do this. You need to do this like this. You need to do like that. I was just telling her, like, hey, you know, have you thought about the future? And then she was like, I have been, or I haven't been, depending on I remember when I asked her a while back now. And at the time she was like, yeah, I'll think about it, you know. And I was like, okay, that's it. And finally, just maybe a month ago, she finally was like, hey, I've been meaning to ask you about this. And I was like, I mean, I can answer a lot of questions. I can't answer every question, but, oh my gosh, I'm going to flip to them. But, you know, I'm here, you know, I'll look it up, information if you need to. So I'm excited that I was able to kind of encourage her to do that stuff. So this is the reason why I have these. I want to not only have money for them, but also encourage my sister and then my cousin to do the same. My cousin doesn't have the best example of what to do, to how to handle finances properly. So my aunts, I love them, I love my family, but maybe it's a similar situation in your household or in your family where they're like, well, just take out a loan, you'll be fine. You know, just put it on a credit card, you'll be fine. You know, everything's like, we'll just borrow and that's it. Where it's not like, it's not like, hey, we can save up and use this money that we saved up to purchase something. It's like, put everything on a credit card and we'll worry about it in the future kind of mindset. And even now, my aunt says, like, she expects her children to take care of her because she has no retirement, she has no savings, and it's hard. I know it's gonna be hard on on her kids, my cousins. So that is something I know, and I want to encourage my cousin, to be like, hey, I know you might not be in the best situation financially, but we need to change our mindsets about things. So I was able to encourage my sister to do and change her mindset of stuff. I know it comes with just maturing as an adult. Maybe when I was younger, I didn't care. I was like, nah, I'm going to spend my money because I earned it. But like as I get older, I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably save money. So that's why I have those funds. My emergency fund should be pretty easy to understand in case of an emergency. I currently have 10,100 something, 180. My goal was 10,000. I reached that, and every single paycheck I add an extra $20. So even though it's fully funded, or I reached my goal, really, I'm constantly funding it because you never know. Maybe I need something that, I have an emergency and it depletes, or I deplete some of it. Well, I'm still funding it no matter what. Maybe in the future also, like when I move out, my emergency fund is going to be, I'm probably going to need a higher emergency fund. I don't know. So that's what this is for. Car expenses. This includes car maintenance, my car deductible, and my car registration and inspection. So all this is what this is. This envelope is for everything. My goal for this one was 3,500. I did reach it, but then I had to use it. But now I'm at 3,125. So even though I used it, I still have a good chunk in here. So I'm happy about that. Car insurance, pretty self-explanatory. I pay my car insurance every 6 months. So throughout the 6 months, in between the 6-month payments that I have to make, I put money towards it. So when the bill does come, I have it ready to go. So my goal for this one is $850. I don't know what my premium is actually going to be, but I'm going to budget $850. If it's less, great. If it's more, I'm gonna have to pull it from somewhere else. Christmas, again, self-explanatory. I reached my goal for this year, which is $1,000. I currently already spent $300 of that. So I only have $700 left to budget for this year, although I have $100 already saved up for next year. Luna is my cat. Again, pet care, vet expenses. So in case she eats something weird, oh my gosh, my cat, as you can see, my cat's in the background playing with the box. Okay, so in case of an emergency, I have money in here for her. This is pretty chunky, so I might move some money around just so it's not too full. Familia is my family. So in case my family needs something for the household, that's pretty much it. So that's what I use this for. Either if I want to do something with my family, or we're having some home maintenance done to the house. I live in this house with my family, and I want to be able to contribute for home expenses or home maintenance because, I live here. So this is what this is for. Also, if I want to send money to my family in a different country, my grandpa, that's usually where I will pull this from. So that is it for this binder. It's my Halloween binder or my pumpkin binder, and I love it. Okay, so now moving on to my next binder. This is going to take such a long time. I just realized this. So again, I might just fast forward and then show you the finished product. Okay, so that is all these funds in this binder. So again, health is, again, medical, dental, vision, prescriptions, my gym membership, anything. My email again. I keep checking and it's nothing for me. Anything that I need for my health, pretty much. House fund. Hopefully, whenever in the future, 5-10 years from now, I'm gonna be able to buy a house. In the meantime, I'm gonna save up because I'm not in a rush. I know some people want to buy a house immediately in the next year or 2 years. I'm gonna do this right, and I might make a video about how I'm gonna project how much savings I would like to have before buying a house or even looking for a house. So I might do a video of that just because I've thought about it. So I might do that, but in the meantime, I'm just saving up slowly. This is my little tracker. Moving expenses. If I do move out of my family's home into an apartment, I need to budget in moving expenses. So that's what this is for. Household. I explain this in case I want to buy stuff for myself, but big house stuff. So a desk chair, shelves, things like that. Or maybe even bed sheets probably are going to come from here, not household supplies. So not cleaning supplies. Cleaning supplies and all that other stuff comes from like my groceries. Tech in case I want to buy anything tech related. I recently bought a new phone, so I don't need a new phone. Maybe a computer, laptop, tablet in the future. I don't know. Vacation is for my vacation. I would like to take a vacation sometime. I haven't been on a vacation in 10 years, 9 years. So, you know, I feel like I should go on a vacation. I just don't know where to go. But I'm going to save up for it, and I'm going to do this right. So, and then family vacation. I would like to be able to take my family on a vacation, and I would like to be able to pay for the majority of it. That is my goal. My family, just as me, has not taken much of a vacation. When my mom does go on a trip to see her family, it's for like 2 or 3 days and she's back, and it's usually just so she can have lowered medical expenses, because it's, what's it called? Medical tourism is pretty much what it is. You go to a different country, do all the health related stuff you need, and come back because it's so much cheaper and they have universal healthcare or free healthcare over there. So that's what she does. It's easier for her to buy a plane ticket, travel, do all the things she wants to do with her family, and her go to a doctor's visit, do dental work, come back, than it is to go find a dentist here and do all that same work. So, you know, that's her vacation. So, and then new car, again, self-explanatory. I would like to buy a new car in cash. I currently have a car. I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers, that it's going to last me another 10 to 15 years, if not more. But in the meantime, I'm going to be able to save up in smaller increments over a longer period of time, enough money to buy a car in cash. That is the goal. And I would like to buy a brand new car in cash if I'm able to. If I'm able to reach that goal. If not, then I might just buy a used car. But that, I find with me. Okay, last binder. Okay, so there we go. This is my new binder for this one. So occasions, again, gifts, baby showers, weddings, random gifts that I want to give people. That's pretty much all this is coming from. Shopping is my personal shopping if I need clothes. Can't really think of anything but clothes at this point. I put my Black Friday money in here. Black Friday, I'm going to see if there's anything I need. Hopefully there's going to be good sales. I know, not the best sales probably, but you know, I save up the money for Black Friday and I'm just going to put it in here and then buy whatever I need. If I need anything. Nails is for buying nail polish, nail accessories. I love doing my nails myself. So this is what this envelope is for. Gaming, I love playing video games with my friends. So I put money in here to hopefully buy a game. So in the future, if my friends want to. So if my friends are like, oh, we're all going to play this game, we're going to buy it. I'm like, great. I have money set aside for that. And I'm not just figuring out what to do. So YouTube is for this channel, whatever things I need for YouTube. If I want to do giveaways, if I need to buy a new tripod for whatever reason, that comes from here. Education, I would like to take more courses to further my education. So I'm thinking about doing actuary stuff, some coding stuff. So all that stuff is going to come from here. But it's not a huge priority to fund it immediately. I do have about 300 in here. And lastly is Halloween. I already spent all my Halloween money. So this is gonna be starting soon for next year. I don't think I need anything else for Halloween. If I really need something or really want something, I'm just gonna take it out of my spending. But is this envelope done. So I believe there's everything. My savings challenge binder did not change. I just took emergency fund out. Oh, I need to move that in a bit. I'll do it later. But everything else is going to remain the same. And so is my rollover binder. That one I like. I put stickers on it, so I'm happy with those. Those are fine. Honestly, I almost bought more of these envelopes, but she doesn't have a... She closed her shop, so I can't order more of these like black ones because I really like the font of this. But that's fine. It is what it is. But there we go. That is it for this video. It's a very, 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 very long video, but it is what it is. I wanted to share with you guys my new envelopes, my categories. I changed the order of some of these fonts just to, I feel like I need to just refresh. I've been wanting to refresh for such a long time, but I was kind of postponing it by switching out, you know, with envelopes that I already had, you know, changing the feel of it, adding some stickers here and there. But I was like, I've been wanting to refresh for a while. So that's kind of what happened. So thank you guys so much for watching if you watched to this far. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.